In the vast, desolate expanse of Antarctica, where ice stretches beyond the horizon and temperatures plummet to unimaginable lows, life seems an impossibility. This continent, unforgiving and relentless, presents the ultimate test of survival. Yet, amidst the biting winds and perpetual twilight of winter, a remarkable story of endurance unfolds. Here, in this frozen crucible, one creature defies the odds, not alone, but through an extraordinary act of collective dedication. It is a world sculpted by ice, wind, and an unyielding commitment to future generations. The emperor penguin, a creature perfectly suited to this extreme environment, is the protagonist of our story. Standing nearly 4 feet tall, draped in a dense coat of feathers, these magnificent birds gather on the ice, far from the open ocean, for a singular purpose: to raise their young. Their journey to these inland breeding colonies is arduous, covering miles across treacherous ice, all while battling the elements. It is a migration driven by an innate understanding of survival, choosing the safest, albeit harshest, nursery for their precious chicks. The cycle of life begins with the single egg, laid directly onto the ice during the Antarctic autumn. There are no nests, no soft materials to cushion it from the freezing ground. For over 2 months, the male penguin meticulously incubates the egg, balancing it on his feet and covering it with a brood patch. During this time, he endures the full force of the Antarctic winter, losing nearly half his body weight. It is a vigil of immense patience and self-denial, the first of many sacrifices for the survival of his offspring. When the chick finally emerges, tiny and vulnerable, it is born into a world of extreme cold. Its downy feathers, while providing some insulation, are no match for the ferocious winds and sub-zero temperatures. At this critical stage, the chick's survival hinges entirely on the warmth and protection provided by its parents. The female, having spent weeks at sea feeding, returns with a stomach full of food and takes over direct care. But the dangers are ever present, demanding constant vigilance and ingenious strategies to keep the fragile life force burning. Antarctic blizzards can rage for days, carrying ice crystals that feel like glass shards and winds that strip away heat with terrifying efficiency. For a small chick, exposure means certain death within minutes. Even for the adults, maintaining core body temperature is an exhausting battle. Food is miles away, across dangerous ice and frigid waters. Every calorie counts, every moment of warmth is precious. This is not merely an uncomfortable environment, it is a deadly one, demanding an extraordinary response to protect the next generation from its merciless grip. To combat this lethal cold, emperor penguins employ one of nature's most iconic cooperative strategies, the huddle. Thousands of birds come together, packed shoulder to shoulder, forming a living wall against the elements. This formation is not random, it is a carefully coordinated effort, a communal fortress of warmth. By standing close, they drastically reduce their exposed surface area and share body heat, creating a microclimate within the mass. The huddle is their collective shield, a testament to the power of unity in the face of overwhelming adversity. At the heart of these massive huddles are the vulnerable chicks. Parents carefully position their young deep within the warmth of the crowd, shielding them from the direct onslaught of wind and cold. Here, temperatures can be significantly warmer than on the exposed outer edges, sometimes even above freezing. This inner sanctuary is crucial for the chick's survival, allowing them to conserve vital energy that would otherwise be spent shivering. The huddle is not just a defensive barrier, it's a dynamic nursery, constantly shifting to protect its most precious occupants. The huddle is not static. It's a slowly rotating, living organism. Penguins on the outer edges, facing the harshest winds and coldest temperatures, gradually move inward, while those who have enjoyed the warmth of the interior slowly make their way to the periphery. This constant, gentle rotation ensures that no single bird endures the worst conditions for too long. It is a remarkable display of shared burden, an unspoken agreement where every individual contributes to the collective survival. This intricate dance maximizes the overall efficiency of the huddle's thermal protection. Life on the outer ring of the huddle is a stark challenge. These penguins are battered by winds reaching gale force and exposed to temperatures that can plummet well below zero. They press together, backs to the wind, using their thick feather coats as insulation. Each minute spent here is a drain on their energy reserves, a testament to their incredible fortitude. Yet, they stand, patiently awaiting their turn to move into the warmer core. Their resolve is unwavering, knowing that their temporary discomfort directly contributes to the well-being of the entire colony, especially the young. The precise mechanism that signals a penguin to move from the outside inward is subtle. It's not a vocal command, but a slow, almost imperceptible shift driven by collective pressure and individual physiological cues. As body temperatures drop on the exposed perimeter, the desire for warmth becomes a gentle, persistent nudge. The sheer density of the huddle means movement is limited, but a slight shuffle, a tiny step, initiates a chain reaction. This gradual, continuous flow ensures that no single penguin becomes critically hypothermic, balancing individual need with communal function. Finally, a penguin that has endured the cold periphery reaches the warm, sheltered core of the huddle. Here, the immediate danger of freezing is greatly reduced. It can rest, conserve energy, and begin to regain lost body heat. This respite is crucial for recovery, allowing its body to function optimally once more. The time spent in the core is a reward for its patience and a preparation for its next turn on the edge. This rotation of duties underlines a profound understanding of reciprocity, where temporary comfort is earned through shared hardship. While adults brave the huddle's outer edges, the chicks within wait patiently for their parents' return from foraging trips. They are kept warm by the adults, and protected by the dense bodies surrounding them. Once old enough, they form smaller creches where they huddle together, still relying on the collective warmth and the occasional feeding from a returning parent. The huddle, in essence, becomes a multi-layered system of care, providing safety and thermal regulation until the chicks are large enough to withstand the cold independently. The adults on the outer ring endure the cold, but their long-term survival depends on periodic feeding trips. While one parent endures the fast and cold to incubate or guard the chick, the other travels to the distant ocean to hunt for fish and krill. These foraging journeys are immense undertakings, covering vast distances over treacherous ice and through freezing water. They return with stomachs full, ready to relieve their partner and nourish their chick. The cycle of sacrifice and sustenance is a continuous loop, ensuring that the collective effort is sustained. The bond between parent and chick is the ultimate driver of this extraordinary behavior. Every step into the huddle, every moment enduring the biting wind, is a direct contribution to the chick's survival. There is an unspoken promise, an unwavering devotion that transcends the harshness of their environment. This parental care is not merely a biological imperative, it is a profound display of dedication, ensuring that the future of their kind can endure another season in the most challenging landscape on Earth. It is a bond reinforced by shared hardship and collective purpose. Maintaining the huddle comes at a significant cost to individual penguins. Those on the outer edges burn through their fat reserves at an accelerated rate, fighting hypothermia. Even those in the core still expend energy. Over the long winter, adults can lose up to a third of their body mass. This immense physical toll underscores the extreme nature of their commitment. It is a calculated expenditure of their own vitality, knowing that this sacrifice is critical for the collective good and, ultimately, for the survival of their offspring. Every calorie is a conscious investment. The coordinated movement and self-organizing nature of the penguin huddle represent a form of collective intelligence. Without leaders or explicit instructions, thousands of individuals act in concert, driven by a shared need and an innate understanding of their role. This isn't random chaos, it's a dynamic system that optimizes warmth and survival for the group. The huddle demonstrates that complex, life-sustaining solutions can emerge from simple, repeated behaviors of individuals acting together, united by a common, profound purpose, to protect the vulnerable young. As the Antarctic winter slowly recedes and the days grow longer, the urgency intensifies. Chicks must fledge, growing their waterproof adult feathers, before the ice melts too much, making it impossible for parents to return with food. The huddle gradually disperses as the chicks gain independence. Every day spent in the huddle's protective embrace buys them crucial time, allowing them to grow stronger and more resilient. This race against the seasons underscores the precision and necessity of the Huddle strategy for the survival of each new generation. Once fully fledged, the young penguins, now equipped with their sleek, waterproof plumage, make their first treacherous journey to the sea. This is the culmination of months of protection and sacrifice within the Huddle. They leave behind the communal warmth, venturing into the vast, cold ocean to find their own sustenance. The Huddle's purpose is fulfilled, a new generation, fortified by collective care, is ready to face the world. Their survival is a testament to the power of shared responsibility and the profound instinct to protect the future. The story of the Emperor Penguin Huddle is more than just a survival tactic, it's a profound narrative of dedication and shared sacrifice. These magnificent birds demonstrate an unwavering commitment to their young, braving the harshest conditions on Earth through an intricate system of cooperation. Taking turns enduring the coldest winds, they ensure that the fragile flame of life continues to burn, year after year, in the most extreme environment imaginable. It is a powerful reminder of the resilience of life and the depths of parental care.